Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be on this dark smoky eye makeup tutorial. This is going to be a talk through video. I'm going to tell you guys some of the products that I'll be using and my techniques. So if you're interested to see how I came up with this look, then please keep watching. Okay, so jumping right into this makeup tutorial, we're going to be taking the NYX Full Coverage Concealer in the color yellow and placing that all over our lids to act as a primer for our eyeshadow. And you can also see that I applied 2 pieces of tape to the outer ends of my eye so that we can have a nice clean edge when our eyeshadow go on. And to set that concealer, I'm going to be using my Mercier setting powder, and this is just going to make sure we have a nice base and to make sure that our eyeshadows don't move around when we go to apply them. And I'm just dusting that on with a nice fluffy brush there to go ahead and set the concealer in place. Next, I'm taking my NYX eyeshadow in the shade Dance the Tides as my transition shade, and I'm going to be taking that on a Morphe M139 brush and blending that into my crease again to act as a transition shade for our eyeshadows. And I'm just blending that back and forth in a windshield wiper motion, and then taking my Morphe 350 palette in that brown shade you see there, that chocolate brown. I'm going to be kind of going over that transition shade that we applied with that same brush, and this is just going to darken up that area, so when we go to put our black shadow on, it's a nice transition. So you kind of want to start light and go dark and then darker, you know. So next I'm going to take this Morphe, the little palette in Mama Drama, and I'm going to be taking that black shade there on a Morphe, what is it, M139 brush, and I'm going to start on the outer corner of my eye and push that product up into the crease. So you just want to start off little by little, pushing it and blending it upward and over, and then I'm going to go from the other end of my eye and do the same thing, start in the corner and push it upward to the middle where it meet, and then just blend it all in together nice and smoothly, and just keep blending it on in. And I'm going to do the same exact thing to the other eye. Start in one corner, blend it to the middle, and then start in the other corner and blend it into the middle as well, I guess, you know, just keep blending. So again, with that Dance the Tides on that same blending brush, I'm going to be picking up a little bit more of that product and going over that black eyeshadow that we applied to our crease, just to make sure that we don't have any harsh lines and that everything blends in nice and smooth with each other. Next, taking my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray, I'm going to be wetting a flat brush and then picking up that Gunmetal shade and applying it to my eye. But first, I'm going to apply it using just my fingertips, because I find that this eyeshadow goes on a little bit more better when you use your hand versus, you know, a brush. And then I'm going to take it with that wet eyeshadow and, you know, go over it so it'll look more pigmented. Sorry. Then I'm going to be just removing the tape there. You can see we have a nice clean edge, and then I'm going to go ahead with my eyeliner. I'm not sure which one it is, but I'll list it below. I'm going to, you know, outline my eye, I guess, and following the line that we have from our tape, I'm just going to use that as like a little guideline to do my wing eyeliner, and then I'm going to do the same to the other eye and go ahead and move on to applying mascara for our falsies. And for my false lashes here, I'm using Kiss. I'm not sure which style, but I'll be sure to list it below. Then I'm just going ahead and pitching my false lashes with my real lashes to make sure it blends in together. And next I'm going to move on to primer. For primer, I'm using my Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I'm going to put that all over my face before I apply my foundation. And for foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm mixing it with the Loreal True Match foundation. I'm going to blend it in on the back of my hand, take my beauty blender and go ahead and start to pounce that foundation all over my face. Just pouncing it all over so we can get a nice, even, streak-free airbrush coverage. Yes, girl, yes. Make sure you get that hairline. Moving on to concealer, I'm taking my LA Pro Girl concealer in the color Fawn and then my MAC NC45 Prolonger concealer, mixing those two products together as well in the back of my hand and applying it using a flat top brush to all the areas I want to conceal and highlight. My under eye being the most important because I have really puffy under eyes. It's not so much as being baggy, but I just have puffy under eyes. I've had them ever since I was a baby. I'm going to put that down the bridge of my nose as well, on my chin and my forehead where I'm going to draw a little tree. Also, I'm going to apply that to my jawline to kind of just define it a little bit more, make my face look a little bit more slimmer, and blend that in. And after I blend it in, I'm going to go ahead and bake my face using my Midnight Banana Powder. And while my face is baking, I'm going to go ahead and do these eyebrows because, girl, they are a hot mess. For my eyebrows, I'm using my NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and what I like to do is draw a line underneath and then a line on top, just tracing the shape of my eyebrows and then flicking the pencil kind of upward and like hair stroke motions, I guess, to kind of make it blend in a little bit better, you know. And then I'm going to be doing the same exact thing to the other side, yeah. And after I'm done filling them in, I'm just going to take the little spoolie and comb through them to just make sure they don't look so intense and everything is blended in. Remember, your eyebrows are sisters, not twins, so they may not look the exact same, but hey, we're gonna roll with it. They look better than before. I'm just running with it. Next, I'm gonna be dusting off that excess powder from baking using my Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just removing all that powder off my face so we don't look completely crazy. Yeah. Then I'm going to be setting that using my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Powder in the color Dark, and I'm going to be setting all the areas that I highlighted to tone it down, and also just be setting the rest of my face in general. Go ahead, girl, pat that on. Next, I'm going to be taking my Loreal Silkasine, I think that's what it's called, eyeliner, and lining my waterline. Then I'm taking this Ego Tools dual end brush and I'm using the smudge end to just smudge in that eyeliner to make the look a lot more intense. So I'm just smudging it on out there. Then I'm going to be taking my Covergirl Queen Collection bronzer in Ebony Bronze and contouring and bronzing up my face so that it'll look a little bit more smaller and just defined, and I don't look completely washed out because that wouldn't be cute at all. And I'm using the Real Techniques contour brush to do so. Then I'm going to be contouring my nose as well. One of my most favorite things to do when I'm doing my makeup. I absolutely cannot do my makeup without contouring my nose. And to do so, I'm using the e.l.f. contour brush as well. It's one of my favorite brushes to do my nose contour. For highlight, I'm using my Becca Champagne Pop. I'm going to drag that down the bridge of my nose, and also I'm going to highlight my brow bone and just go ahead and blend that in with the eyeshadow. Then I'm taking my BH Cosmetics blush palette and applying some blush to my cheeks. It's kind of like a goldish orange color because I found that complements my skin tone best. And I'm finishing highlighting my face with the Becca Cosmetics highlighter. For lipstick, I'm using the Maybelline Touchable Taupe, and I'm going over that with my Gerard Cosmetics Cocoa Bean Lip Gloss. To set my whole face, I'm using the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All face spray. For my outfit, I decided to go with open-toe shoes, a nice sequin dress, one shoulder with a little faux fur jacket. I think that'll be super cute. And that's it, you guys. This is the final look. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel for more videos to come in the future. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.